Hey Flosstube, it's Leigh from Creatively on Sunday 29 October 2023 with Flosstube number 199. Guess what? I'm unwell again, this time for bloody COVID. First time, 3.5 years, finally the plague got me, and yeah, I feel kind of crap with it. Right now, hot this morning, freezing. I feel worse when I have a chill, so I thought let's quickly get this filmed while I'm feeling feverish, because I don't feel as ill when I'm feverish. I don't know if that makes sense. Anyway, so yeah, I just feel like I've got a flu, so I'm just going to be laying low for a few days and feeling sorry for myself. So yeah, I'm going to do this video anyway. Probably not going to be a long one, because, you know, I'm tired already. Okay, so what's been going on? Just talked to Dad, let him know he's in the middle of, he was watching the Rugby World Cup, which apparently New Zealand didn't win, so South Africa won. I don't really care, but he there'd me and then went back to that. I just had a chat to my sister, and she was going through paperwork, doing a big purge. I'm like, saying, she's like, how long do I need to keep papers for? I'm like, you don't need to keep any of that crap. And she's like, oh, this is from 2010. I'm like, you definitely don't. For like a loan for a car they bought and sold when they lived in New Zealand, like you don't need that paperwork. So she's doing a big purge, but that was quite fun. I'm like, you moved all that crap to Australia with you, but I guess they still had the loan back then, but whatever. So she's good, although eldest nephew and niece have both got viral throat infections, so that kind of sucks, but whatever. Busy week at work. Obviously, I socialised with the community too much and got the plague, but did go to Huntsville and Gretel on Thursday for the Royal New Zealand Ballet. Fabulous. Had a lovely, lovely performance. And excuse me. Yeah, and then kind of woke up on Friday. I thought I was getting like an allergy thing, like my eyes were streaming. I had a bit of a headache. I'm like, oh, it's a weird allergy thing. Took a heap of histamine, and then yesterday afternoon just hit me like a ton of bricks. I'm like, oh, actually no, I think I'm sick. Rat tested this morning. And what else has been going on? That's pretty much it. I wasn't really feeling unwell yesterday morning. Had coffee with my friend Anne. I've sent a text there today. I'm so sorry. Hopefully she still has immunity. I just didn't know I was sick when I met up with her. And that's pretty much it. So yeah, at our work we are asked to stay home. I think the general recommendation over here in New Zealand is to still try and isolate for 5 days, but it's not mandatory. Like if you can't, but take precautions and stuff, but I'll just stay home. Got a friend doing a grocery pickup, because I meant to do that yesterday, but by the time I left coffee with Anne and then I was sort of walking to my car and I was in the shade. It was a really nice day yesterday. I was thinking, God, it's so cold in the shade. No, I was just suffering from chills, so I didn't go to the grocery store on the way home because I felt too crap. And anyway, it's got a grocery pickup, and other than that, I've got heaps of books, and I'll work if I feel up for it, and if I don't feel up for it, I won't. I can imagine myself doing a couple of hours, maybe 3 hours a day. If I feel like this, I don't know. If I felt like I felt this morning, I'm not going to do any work. If I feel like I feel right now, I'll probably do a little bit of work. I don't know. We'll see how we go. That's pretty much it. So yeah, I'm no longer in Novid after all this time. I did have some happy mail come in from Silks for You, Silks of the Month, September 2023. These lovely me colours, very sunshiny, very lovely. So I am enjoying the Silks of the Month with these sort of custom dyes, often mostly solid colours that are just so good for substituting or keeping together. so that's lovely that they arrived. That's all I got that's new. I did do a little bit of stitching. I think I mentioned last week that I didn't have a Fraktur on the go, so I picked up Fraktur Freida, which excuse me, I was a chart that was on loan from Zeb, and yeah, it was a start and a finish. I started it and finished it on Sunday, so I still didn't have a Fraktur on the go. My fringes annoy me today. Anyway, so I stitched this on 40 count Havana. So Havana is called full colour, but the 40 count was just a scrap I had, and my own over-dyed cotton conversion. So I started, finished this on Sunday, and it's so cute. And there is Freida. So thank you to Ladi Da, because I don't have to name her because she's already named and she's so pretty. So that was a cute little stitch. So kind of quick because just did all the background, and then essentially stitch the fancy wing, and then the rest of it's just fill in. So cute. So I'm really happy with that. So thank you Zeb again for the loan of that chart. And then again, still working through my hashtag stash sample start projects to get a little bit more progress on them. And I picked up Teresa Kogut's Remember Me, which I started, was my bonus start. I ended up doing 9 during August and September. So this is on 36 count weathered linen from number 12 Stitch Co. I love this colour so much. I love this linen so much. Using Call for DMC. Although I have made one extra substitution, which I'll show you. Just hold it where I'm at. So I basically got the whole bottom row done. When you last saw it, I had up to here done. I had a couple little things to fill in, but so basically, yeah, I got the basket and all the way across. I haven't pulled that border up yet, but the only thing I've done is where these little like buds are, I went the next color up in the 2 kind of blushy colors. I just added an extra, went up another notch to make it slightly darker. And I think there are 3 of these flowers, these ones here, there, there and there. I'm probably going to do them in that same darker color as well. We shall see. Just to give it a little bit slightly darker, but it is such a lovely soft palette. Now I'm going to sneeze. So, yeah, I love the soft palette and I love it on this linen. So yeah, I have definitely done my minimum 5 days on that now. So yay. Gosh, it's only 8 minutes. I'm pretty much done with my video, just about. Then I picked up, excuse me, 10,000 Lakes from Carolyn Manning Designs. This chart was gifted from Chris Kennedy, and I started it in January at our Stitchy gathering in Wellington when we had our sort of Carolyn Manning themed event, sort of, and I'm determined to finish it this year. And it is on 18 count Sage Aida from Swigart using Call for DMC, and I'm nearly done. I got quite a bit done, and it's a bit hard to see because of course I didn't do it on white. So there's a bit of fill-in in here, a bit of fill-in in here, and some little bits of fill-in in here. So and like these couple of things here and here. So yeah, I'll probably finish it today if I can. Yeah, mostly done. You can kind of see, yeah, that's got to be replicated up here. So I'm kind of color completing. So yeah, so I'm kind of bouncing all around the place. I just pick a color and color complete, but there's only about 5 colors I think that I've still got to do, and then the back stitching to finish off where I've back stitched at the bottom half. So yeah, I probably will get that finished today actually. So excuse me. might have to grab some stuff to show you. I did have a giveaway last week at a pasta stash that I found after I tidied up my craft room, and this was the Scarlet House A Perfect World, and I asked people to put a comment in the word perfect. And congratulations, Jodie Allen, Darth Vader Stitcher, you won. Now, unless you've moved from Inglewood, I still have your address, but I'll just get you to confirm that you haven't moved. So yeah, congratulations. I will get that out to you in the next week or so. Really pleased that, well, I mean, someone was going to win it. Really pleased you won it. I'm really pleased anyone won it. So yeah, that was nice to get that done. It's 11 minutes. Okay, I'm going to go and get a couple of things to show you. I'll be right back. Okay, I went and found a couple of things to show you. Make this video go a bit longer. I've just been kitting up. Again, I found my desk because I tidied up my room. I found my desk so I could spend some time kitting some stuff up because, you know, we love kitting things up. So I've just kind of loosely kitted up a couple of smalls that I'll just start chipping away at these. I'm going to sneeze again. The novelty of this illness has already worn off, and it's only been a day. Okay. So I've kitted up Let's Stay Home from Darling Dion Designs. I wanted to sit just for ages. And I'm just going to use the call for DMC, and I've got a piece of 28 count amber toast, what does it say? Amber / toasted almond linen fabric. I don't know. It's from 123 Stitch. So it feels like it's probably a witch out. It's not as like it. I think, what did you stitch it on, darling? The fabric used for the model was 28 count tea dyed Monaco. So mine's just 28 count toasted almond linen. And call for DMC. I don't have all of them here. A couple of the greens are on the couch because I use them in a couple of the greens, and one of the browns are in Remember Me, the Teresa Kogut one. Oh gosh, I can't remember. It's been like 5 minutes. Yeah, Remember Me. But they're going to be kind of nice. So it's only a tiny bit of the red. I just dropped that on the floor. So I've got that kitted up. That will probably be a start and a finish when I stitch it, because that won't take very long. Pick that up later. Then I cut up a couple of the Mermaid charts that I've got, Little Mermaid charts. What have I got here? Oh yeah, I did a bit of a, so, someone stitched this recently and it was so cute. I've got the lovely Mermaid from Stitchy Princess on Etsy, and I bought this ages ago. And I'm changing stuff, so I'm going to stitch her randomly on this piece of, what is it? 28 count opal casual linen. Kind of random, right? And I have just cut the chart. I'm going to show you it with my hand over it. So these little jellyfish around the edge, but on the charted design, they're kind of quite a bit further away. Like there's a huge amount of white space. So I just chopped them and moved them in. So it's going to be a much tighter design with the jellyfish a lot closer to her. Just because so it's probably going to fit on like a freaking an eighth of this piece of fabric. It's, but I just wanted it really tiny, and I can make it into a little cushion or something. And because you can't see on this where those jellyfish are, they're under all this. Whoever took this photo, it's a little bit much going on there, but little jellyfish are, can you see any of them? Can't see any of them. They're buried beneath all the flotsam and jetsam on this picture. Okay, so the colours, I did a bit of a tweak. Some of them are called for. the corals are called for, and then I've pulled a couple of colours. The underneath of her hair was called for 501, but I'm going to do 500, make it a bit darker. And then her hair and the tail, I've pulled a Tom and Lily eucalyptus, bloody sneezing. So yeah, eucalyptus and 500 for her up here. And then the jellyfish colour and the little accents in here, I've just pulled another Tom and Lily Month just to give it a little something. And for the jelly, and then her skin color, she's very green. I've gone with still slightly greenish yellow, so I've gone with 3047 instead of ecru, maybe, I don't know. No, not ecru. What was your skin? Oh, yellow green 772. So I've just gone with 3047. So it's still got a slightly otherworldly, but just not quite so green. Anyway, that's all kitted up, ready to go. And then the ecru, which is only in the pearl. The pearl for her flicky. I am probably gonna find a little pearl bead and actually just have a little pearl in there. I know I've got some somewhere in my deepest, darkest whatever's. Anyway, so that's that one. So yeah, a bit of variation from the call for, and modifying the chart a little bit to make it not quite so much counting to get to the jellyfish. So the other little mermaid I've got is the Snowflower Diaries Little Mermaid, and I have had a bit of fun with her. I've got a 32 count Stormy Night Belfast linen. This is a bit of fabric I bought for another project and realised I needed a fat quarter, not a fat eighth, because I was a munter. So I got that, and I have gone, because it's charted for DMC and Nina's threads, so I've mostly got Tom and Lily, I think. So I've kept the DMC as the generic pink fleshed, not the colour of my skin, and then the 5200, but her blue, I've got a Tom and Lily Pacific, which I like with the Pacific Ocean, and I just grabbed a bit of metallic. I might put some metallic in there as well. And then for her hair and the crab, I've got Piment from Tom and Lily, and the kind of where the colour that called for is vanilla from Nina's threads. It's sort of, I guess, some of the shellfish and the writing. It says Sweet Summer, very hard to read on here. I've got Moutarde from Tom and Lily, and then the green for the floral seaweedy stuff. I got Romarin, which has got nice variegation. It's a Tom and Lily as well. And then I did pull a metallic-y, if I might want to put a little bit of metallic in something. I don't know why I pulled that colour with the blue. No, I'm telling you lies. Why did I pull this colour? The blue is for this one. Maybe I pulled this to add a bit of metallic into the other mermaid. I can't remember. Rather than her tail, I might just add this metallic in with this. So like where the jellyfish are and the little highlights on her, like her hair, the flowers in her hair and stuff, and the little bubbles and things. I might use that just to add a little bit of sparkle, because I don't know, because I've got so many metallics, why not? So yeah, those are three things that I've kitted up just to start when I feel like doing a small, because you know they were sitting there with the fabric for ages, and I just needed to kind of pull threads and stuff. So yeah, there's a couple of things that I've done or pulled in the last week. What else? So we're coming up to November. So on the 1st is Wednesday, is it? Yeah. Probably I'll be at home, because I don't know, we'll see how we go. We'll be at home, whether I'm working some hours or not. But yeah, I'll hopefully get a little bit more done on my first of the month projects. I might try and get those projects in the bag this week. So that will be the Heather and Geraldine, get a few hours in on her on the 1st, and then get my last New Zealand Flowers ball piece finished. Oh, I did buy some of the iron-on and sort of wadding that you need to help get the pieces finished, whatever. It's not that exciting to show you. And what else would I do? And then maybe the Jeanette Douglas, Carolyn Manning brooch. If I get those done this week, and then I can focus on my black sampler in November, which I've got 2 new starts. I don't know when I'll start them. And I've got a couple of black samplers in the works. I've got the Modified Embroidery one, even my Prairie Moon would count really as a black sampler, even though there's a little bit of red in it. And I've got the 2 new starts. So I should have a good month for black sampler November. And that's pretty much it. So yeah, wish me luck that I don't get much worse, and this is kind of as sick as I get, because I can handle that. But oh yeah, my brain is like complete mush. I don't know what else to say. It's another short video. Thanks again for coming along, putting up with me. I can't believe that I'm sick again. Like, this is the 3rd illness, right, in this year, and that sucks so much, but never mind. I'm looking forward to when my friend Kelly drops off my groceries, because I've got some Sprite in there, and I feel like something, not just water. Like when you get cold or whatever, like your mouth just doesn't want water. So that'll be great. And I don't know what else. That's it. I'm going to go read a book, maybe do some stitching, feel sorry for myself. I hope you're all doing well. I hope none of yous have got COVID. And yeah, find some joy this week in something that you do, whether it be stitching or reading or knitting or watching TV or sleeping. I'll see you next week, hopefully fighting fit. A sneeze coming. And as always, don't let your needles rust. Ciao.